Hello, my name is Dr. Jamie Alea, and I'm the director of the College of Science Advising Center. Today, we're going to give you an overview of the services and resources offered by the College of Science Advising Center and give you the opportunity to ask questions after our presentation. We'll talk to you a little bit today about COSAC services, mandatory advising, and change of major, as well as the student learning outcomes and student and advisor expectations for academic advising. We'll also give you an overview of the resources that we offer, such as tutoring, California Promise, and other additional resources. Lastly, we'll give you the opportunity to ask questions after our presentation. So let's get started. Ms. Colleen Sanchez will begin our presentation with some information about our college.
Thank you, Dr. Alea. Hi, everyone. My name is Colleen Sanchez, and I am the Chemistry Major Advisor and the General Education Advisor for the College of Science Advising Center. So the College of Science currently has 7 different departments. There's Biological Sciences, Chemistry, Computer Science, Geology, Mathematics and Statistics, Meteorology and Climate Science, and Physics and Astronomy. Each College of Science department offers at least 1 undergraduate degree. The College of Science Advising Center, also known as COSAC, aims to provide timely and accurate information to enhance experiences, optimize pathways to graduation, and support the overall success for students. COSAC offers free tutoring to any student enrolled in a college science course at San Jose State, and also encourages all students in the College of Science to utilize the many resources and services that are offered. COSAC currently operates virtually and in person. Our office is located in Duncan Hall 212. The center's hours are Monday through Friday from 8 to 12 and from 12:45 to 4:30. Advisor hours are from Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 12 and from 1 to 4. But please check the COSAC website for our most up-to-date hours of operation. COSAC has a number of different staff available to assist students. The COSAC director is Dr. Jamie Alea. We have 5 professional academic advisors, Ms. Claire Guzman Ortega, Dr. Brent Peterson, Mr. Ryan Plott-Branscombe, Mr. Jonathan Tran, and myself, Colleen Sanchez. COSAC graduation specialist is Ms. Laurel Belk, and the administrative coordinator is Ms. Chris Dudley, and our tutor coordinators are Cy and Christian, and COSAC's career liaison is Ms. Judy Garcia. So COSAC offers different advising services. We offer major advising for certain College of Science majors, and we offer academic success and general education advising to all College of Science students. We also offer change in major and minor advising. COSAC offers change in major workshops for students interested in applying for a major in biology, chemistry, or computer science. Students interested in applying for a major in biology, chemistry, or computer science can also request a change in major informational packet during their first semester at San Jose State. COSAC also has career advising for College of Science students. Ms. Judy Garcia, our Career Center liaison, has various drop-in hours, both virtual and in person, Monday through Friday. We also offer virtual graduation workshops for College of Science students who are eligible to apply for graduation, and more information can be found on the COSAC website. Now, I would like to pass it along to Ms. Claire Guzman Ortega, who will talk a little more about who we see at COSAC and mandatory advising in the College of Science.
Thank you, Colleen. My name is Claire Guzman Ortega. I am one of the academic advisors for BA Biology, BS Ecology and Evolution, and BS Marine Biology. And I will talk about who we see here at COSAC. We see all students who are part of the College of Science who need academic success advising, general education advising, career advising, California Promise advising, and we also do graduation workshops. We provide major advising for students who are majoring in biology, chemistry, and computer science, but only up until certain courses, which we will go over what that means in later slides. We also help students who are not part of the College of Science for things like change of major workshops. We provide change of major advising for students who are trying to get into the College of Science in majors in biology, chemistry, or computer science. We do offer virtual change of major advising, but students must register and attend a change of major workshop first. And lastly, we also offer minor advising. Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about mandatory advising. Here in the College of Science, we have mandatory advising every semester for all College of Science students. So every semester, College of Science students they will get a hold in their account, which prevents them from registering for the upcoming semester. And so what this means is that students are required to see their assigned major advisor every semester in order to get that hold removed and be able to register for their classes. And through this mandatory advising, not only do students get their hold removed, but they also get help from their advisors to plan for classes for the following semester, which assures that they are taking the correct classes and they're progressing in their major in order to graduate in a timely manner. And so the reason why the College of Science implements this mandatory advising to students is to help them stay on track. So when it comes to major advising in the College of Science, we have a hybrid system where students in certain major will first see an academic advisor here at COSAC, which is one of us here today. And then after completing certain courses, they move on into a faculty advisor. And this hybrid system of major advising applies to students who are majoring in biology, chemistry, and computer science. So breaking it down a little, biology students who are majoring in BA Biology, BS Ecology and Evolution, BS Marine Biology, who have not passed Bio 30 and 31 with the C- or better, as well as Chem 1B with the C or better, they will be seeing me as their advisor. Biology students with concentrations in microbiology, molecular biology, or system physiology who have not passed Bio 30 and 31 with the C- or better, as well as Chem 1B with the C or better, they will be seeing Mr. Jonathan Tran. And then all biology students who have passed Bio 30 and 31 with the C- or better, as well as Chem 1B with the C or better, they will be assigned to a biology faculty advisor. And so now I'm going to pass it on to Mr. Ryan Plock-Branscombe, who will talk more about major advising.
Thank you, Claire. So yeah, I'm Ryan Plock-Branscombe, one of the academic success advisors here at COSAC, mainly working with chemistry and mathematics students. And I just wanted to welcome everybody to San Jose State. Thank you for coming today. The first thing I wanted to discuss was chemistry major advising. So chemistry students declared as BS Chemistry or BS Biochemistry who have not passed Chem 112B or Chem 113A with a C or better will see Ms. Colleen Sanchez for advising. Chemistry students declared as BS Chemistry or BS Biochemistry who have passed Chem 112B or Chem 113A with a C or better will see their assigned faculty advisor, and chemistry students declared as BA Chemistry will see Ms. Colleen Sanchez for advice. I wanted to briefly go over computer science major advising. So computer science students who have not passed CS 146 with a C- or better will see Ms. Colleen Sanchez. But computer science students who have passed CS 146 with a C- or better will see their assigned faculty advisor. We're now going to go over geology, math, meteorology, and physics major advising. So geology students will see Dr. Blisniak for advising. Students declared in all math concentrations will see their assigned faculty advisor. Students declared in all meteorology concentrations will see Dr. Tan. And students declared in all physics concentrations will see Dr. Heindel for advice. I'm now going to briefly go over the change of major process. So keep in mind that you must have an SJSU GPA prior to applying to change your major. And you can apply after your first semester at the earliest. But you must meet the impaction criteria for your intended major, and you must complete the required courses with minimum grades prior to applying to change your major. COSAC processes change your major application paperwork, and you can contact COSAC about certain application deadlines. I'm now going to briefly go over academic advising and discuss the definition of academic advising and how we work with students. So academic advising can be defined as a process in which the advisor and advisee enter into a relationship based on trust and support, where the advisor informs and guides the student with academic, personal, and career goals that are consistent with the student's interests, values, strengths, and aspirations. I'm now going to toss it to my colleague, Mr. Jonathan Tran, who is going to discuss the advisor-student relationship further and how we work together to achieve expected student learning outcomes.
Thank you, Ryan. Hi, everyone. I'm Jonathan, one of the biology academic advisors. I specifically advise students majoring in microbiology, molecular biology, and systems physiology. So first, I'd like to go over some of the expected student learning outcomes here at San Jose State. First, we will work with you to gain a better understanding of general education and graduation requirements. We'll also encourage you to discover and utilize various resources around campus. We also strive to promote students to learn how to efficiently manage their time and plan their schedules as they progress towards graduation. We expect students to come to advising sessions promptly, prepared, and with questions or material for discussion. We also will help you to establish clear academic and career goals based on your interests and abilities, and hope you utilize university resources towards achieving those goals. We also want you to be knowledgeable of the degree requirements, university processes, and policies, as well as knowledgeable of what students can do with their chosen major, career options, and pathways. Next, I would like to go to some of the student responsibilities and expectations. So first, students should take responsibility for the decisions as they affect their educational progress and goals. They should also come prepared and on time to advising sessions. Students should be knowledgeable about their degree requirements and university/department policies and procedures. They should also meet regularly with their advisors during their academic career, especially if issues or challenges arise. Students should plan ahead and come prepared to office hours and advising meetings with questions or issues for discussion. They should also define and clarify personal values and goals, and provide the advisor with accurate information regarding their interests and abilities, and also keep a personal record of their progress towards meeting their goals. Students should also be an active learner by participating fully in their advising experience and explore and utilize campus and community resources. Last but not least, they should also demonstrate academic integrity and ethical behavior at all times. Next, I would like to go over some of the advisor responsibilities and expectations. First, us advisors will like to collaborate with students to ensure student success. We want to be knowledgeable about and effectively communicate the curriculum, graduation requirements, and university/department policies and procedures. We want to guide students in defining and developing clear educational goals while encouraging students to take responsibility for their educational plans, decisions, and achievements. We want to be accessible to answer students' questions through virtual and online advising, and offer a safe environment for students to ask questions and express concerns where the individual values and choices are respected. We also will evaluate student progress towards degree completion and communicate any concerns that we may see. We also want to collaborate with students to create an appropriate response or recovery plan to address any obstacles that you may encounter as they progress towards degree completion. We also want to provide students with information and strategies for utilizing the available resources and services on and off campuses. Next, I would like to go over FERPA, which is the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. It is to protect the privacy of information concerning individual students by placing certain restrictions on the disclosure of information contained in a student's university record. So with communication with family and others, So in compliance with FERPA, your parents and other third parties do not have access to your records, and your advisor will not discuss any details of your records without your written permission. For this reason, your advisor refers others to communicate directly with you concerning academic issues. You should also assume responsibility for your education and any transaction from the university. For more information regarding FERPA, please visit the Office of Registrar's website. And I would like to pass it back to Dr. Leah to go over the College of Science Canvas course.
Thank you, Jonathan. We think it's very important to communicate with students about advising and to keep our students in the loop about what's going on in the College of Science and at the university. That's why we've developed an advising information platform on Canvas to keep you up to date with announcements and informational modules. We'll send you an invitation to join the College of Science Advising on Canvas at the beginning of the semester. Please accept the invitation right away so that you don't miss important information. Similarly, we will send you an invitation prior to your orientation date to join COSAC orientation on Canvas. Likewise, you should accept the invitation right away. After your orientation date, you can access transfer orientation advising all summer. We'll post the links to virtual advising on orientation Canvas platform. Once you've accepted the invitation, you'll be able to access the links. We'll also send you a pre-orientation communication in June with all the information that you'll need. So make sure that you check your SGSU email every week. We will only communicate with you through your official SGSU email account. For enrollment dates, you'll need to register for your classes in your MySGSU student account once you're issued a registration or enrollment appointment. To get an appointment, you have to do a couple of things. You have to submit your official transcripts by the date posted on your MySGSU to-do list. You have to show via your official transcripts that you've completed the 4 basic skills course requirement, CSU eligibility, and major impaction criteria. The last thing is that you have to attend your transfer orientation. So those are things that you need to make sure that you do in order to get, they'll be on track to register for your courses. And if you have any questions or issues, you can always contact COSAC and we'll help you. Now I'm going to highlight some resources available through COSAC, the College of Science, and the university. San Jose State is committed to your academic success, and because of this, one of the responsibilities of the academic advisors is to guide students to the resources and support services available to them. So one of the things that we offer is tutoring in our center. COSAC tutoring is the primary resource available to College of Science students. However, it is available to all students enrolled in any of our courses. As you can see, we offer tutoring in biology, chemistry, computer science, math, microbiology, and physics. We also have additional tutoring resources. Peer Connections offers both tutoring in STEM and non-STEM courses. The late night tutoring in the MLK library offers both in-person and online tutoring from 8 p.m. to midnight. If your schedule is more open for late night tutoring, that's the place that you'd want to go. And if you need help improving your writing skills, we do have a writing center. So these are things that you can look into if you need to. We have a program called California Promise. It was established by the state law to help incoming freshmen transfers complete their undergraduate degree in 4 years and transfers in 2 years. So if you're a California resident or a California DREAM Act student and eligible for in-state tuition, you will receive a program invitation at the beginning of the fall semester. The benefits of the California Promise program is that you can receive targeted academic advising to graduate on time. You get to register for your classes a little bit earlier than your classmates. You will go to the head of your registration group. So for example, if you're a junior, you would register at the top of that registration period. And you get to save money by graduating on time. And it looks like they've estimated that the cost of a degree for 1 year can be up to $30,000, and that includes the cost of attendance for a year with all the other expenses, tuition fees, book supplies, living expenses, etc. So obviously, if you graduate earlier, that's money that you will save on all of those items. So next, we're going to talk about the additional resources that we offer at San Jose State. The Accessible Education Center provides comprehensive services supporting the educational development and success of students with disabilities. You can contact them if you feel like they can help you, or if you need to utilize them for testing. Counseling and Psychological Services, or CAPS as we call it, provides support for students dealing with psychological, emotional, and relational issues. They also have a great educational counseling program to help with improving study habits, developing strategies, and academic success in general. Financial Aid and Scholarship Office are obviously there to help you with the financial questions that you have. This will include federal and state grants, as well as loans, scholarships, and work study programs. The MLK Library, as I mentioned before, is a place where students can study individually or work collaboratively in groups. It's also home to the Computer Services Center, and you can borrow laptops, iPads, calculators, and utilize their late night tutoring. SJSU Cares provides resources and services for SJSU students facing any kind of financial, food, or housing insecurity. And the Student Health Center provides medical services to all enrolled registered students, most of which are at no additional cost to the student. We have a testing office, which provides a wide range of testing and proctoring services to students, such as the pre-calculus proficiency assessment. Also, CLEP tests are also administered through the testing office. And lastly, University of Police. They're responsible for ensuring campus safety for all staff and students. They give safety presentations, and they also can provide safety escorts for safety ride programs if you feel like you need an escort to class. And lastly, we'd like to thank you for listening to our presentation. Thank you for considering San Jose State. What we're going to do at this point is we're going to take your questions in the Q&A. So what you can do is put your questions in the Q&A feature, and then I will read those questions aloud and the answers. And if you have other questions, the advisors can also provide links and answer those questions for you directly in the Q&A feature. So we'll start doing that right at this point.